and this might be a difficult question, but like, what's a way to know? I'm gonna kind of slide into the breaking part of this. Is what's a way to know it's a trustworthy breaker then?
You don't. You don't. You can't. I mean, people. A lot of breakers are. It's like we're almost acting on screen. I mean, I do it like I have like an on-screen persona where I'm not being like a fake person, but you like it's not like you're playing a character, but you're just playing like a more energized version of yourself.
Well, you got to entertain for
Yeah, you're
5 hours
it's
straight.
entertainment. So I mean, a lot of these breakers are entertainers and they're like good actors to a degree. So there's a lot of piece of shit breakers out there. Like there's a lot of
Yeah,
people who are just they're not good people genuinely, and it's tough to tell. Like in any industry, it's tough to tell who good people are sometimes. Like sometimes you can pick up on it right away, and you're like, that guy's a sleazebag. Like it's not
yeah,
hard. Like you see that you say that you can think of three breakers off the top of your head
yep,
where I'm like, I would never trust that guy.
absolutely,
I
yeah,
can think of three guys right off the top of my head where I'm like, I don't know how you guys get business. Like I the first video I saw of you, I'm like, yep, that guy is a piece of shit. And
yep,
it's just like it's like some people just I don't know. I think some people just are too easily, trickable by these guys who are like used car salesmen. And you like if you can't tell the real bad ones from like there are people who are good at hiding if they're good or bad people. And trust me, there's a lot of good breakers out there. I don't like to be negative.
yeah,
Like there's a lot of really good breakers out there that I'm friends with, and I know they're just genuinely good people that, built a business and they love the hobby and all this stuff. But there is a lot of breakers out there who are, predatory on their customers. Every breaker out there, it's a business. Like we're here to make money. We're selling our boxes for more than we're purchasing them for. That's not a crime. I think there's just predatory practices that people do, especially on whatnot, where like
yeah. I was gonna
you'll
mention that.
see breakers that are, they'll be selling a spot that if you do the math, it should go for $100. They'll sell it for $200, and then they'll tell you that they just got like, guys, what are we doing?
Yeah, I was
It
gonna.
just sold for $200. What are we doing? I can't be losing like this. It's like anyone who has a phone can go look up what these boxes are worth, do the math, and see that you just doubled your money, and then you're complaining about it.